everybody, I'm Indu Balachandran and I'm going to talk about a new kind of gender parity in these unusual times where masculine is the new feminine. First of all, thank you Talonomics India and Cass. So happy to be here and share some thoughts in this important conference on leadership. You know, there's something infectious and contagious going around the whole world. Wait, you know I'm talking about laughter, right? Now I know some of you out there are thinking, hey, what's so funny about the times of the COVID? It rhymes with morbid, sordid, and God forbid. But then laughter is always a great stress buster, and that always helps in coping with reality. And we can all do that with grace and grit and wit. Historically, both men and women have together faced several crises, and these include social distancing, washing hands, wearing masks, and even quarantining. In fact, some old classics can be rewritten for these modern times. Here's Romeo and Juliet practicing social distancing. And then there's Shakespeare's Lady Macbeth, always so obsessed with washing hands. And remember, even with sleeping beauties, protection was of prime importance. And as for quarantining, well, it had its advantages in that fairy tale with Rapunzel. Speaking of growing hair, the grey in our hair seems to be growing much faster than those microgreens we are trying to grow in our balcony. But then, grey hair is also a sign of growing wisdom as we all learn to accept, cope, and even fight back in these extraordinary times. Women, for one, are realizing that as born multitaskers, we're great at dealing with pandemics, juggling cooking pans, clients, and calls with great ease. But suddenly, home is where the computer is. And look what's happening when we are done dealing with all those pans. Meet my niece Nitya, who works in a high-tech firm in Singapore. As Donna Summer once sang in a song, she works hard for her money, so you better treat her right. Nitya. Watching that little film, I'm beginning to think that her little girl was actually trying to say something very important to her mother. Meanwhile, fathers are swapping roles, but are constantly getting stumped by the questions their kids are asking them at home. But working from home has led to men and women understanding each other's jobs better. Men, for instance, are beginning to realize that it's women and not some invisible elves that visit in the night that are keeping their homes clean and running. And women are finding new ways to cope with room service demands. Men are accepting new domestic responsibilities and coping rather well in their changed roles.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, the lockdown has helped us all catch up with our reading, and we are gaining so much reading from books like these. And families all over the world are sharing wonderful activities together. These times have given us a window into other people's lives. In fact, I saw 9 windows in my last Zoom meeting, and all of them seem to have great bookshelves at the back. I, for one, have become quite a Wonder Woman. And I wonder if I'm really going crazy. But hey, with a few cosmetic changes, we women are good to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've laughed at least a couple of times in this presentation, it means we can all laugh together in our worldwide oneness. And according to a world famous eminent psychological expert, namely myself, sharing humor can actually ease the tension of the pandemic, and that way give us some control over it. So girls, let's put on our lipstick, our mascara, our boxing gloves and our running shoes and embrace the crazy. And like Nike said, just do it. Here's a brilliant Nike commercial that says it all for us women of today, ready to embrace the crazy.
If we show emotion, we're called dramatic. If we dream of equal opportunity, we're delusional. When we're too good, there's something wrong with us. And if we get angry, we're hysterical, irrational, or just being crazy. But a woman running a marathon was crazy.
Officials tried to pull her off the course.
A woman boxing was crazy. A woman dunking, coaching an NBA team, landing the impossible, or winning 23 Grand Slams, having a baby, and then coming back for more. Crazy, 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 and crazy. So if they want to call you crazy, fine. Show them what crazy can do.
Thank you for that, Nike. In fact, let's tell Mr. Coronavirus something we've always told the patriarchy. You can put a mask on us, but you can never put a muzzle. I'm Indu Balachandran, and thank you for listening.